Did you know that Moses never entered the promised land? Isn't that crazy? That the one who were to lead the Israelites to the promised land didn't make it in himself? Deuteronomy 34 verse 4 says, "This is the land that I promised on oath to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, when I said, 'Give it to your descendants.' For I will let you see it with your eyes, but I will not let you cross over into it." Why did God do this to a man who obeyed his commands with all his heart? Of course, he struck the rock with anger instead of speaking to it, which was a sign of lack of trust in God. But in reality, there is a way more deeper symbol and prophetic meaning behind this. Because when Moses died and his mission was over, his leadership passed on to someone named Joshua. And John 1 verse 17 says, "For the law was given through Moses, but grace and truth is given through the Lord Jesus Christ." Which is interesting, because Moses, he represented the law, yet the law itself did not make it into the promised land. It's almost like something was missing. It's almost like the law's mission was to bring the Israelites to the border. Now, as I said, the one who led them into the final destination was a guy named Joshua. And Joshua is the same name as Yeshua, which means Jesus in Hebrew. This is not just a prophecy of God's new covenant with us. This is a symbol of how faith without works is dead. Works and good deeds can only bring us as far as to the border. But Jesus and His grace, mercy, and truth is what brings us into the promised land, into heaven. Works, the law, and God's grace through Jesus Christ, they go hand in hand. And this is a perfect example of how every story in the Bible points to one and the same message, that Jesus is the way, truth, and life. God bless you guys.